good evening to all of my social media audience as we prepare for the live television program, the Thaddeus Matthews Show, coming out of Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you so very much for joining me. Those of you who are coming by way of the Thaddeus Matthews YouTube channel, and those of you on Instagram. Want to remind those of you on Instagram that probably about 4 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock, it will click off. It only allows you to do an hour feed, and then we will put it right back up. Very interesting, but yet controversial subject tonight, which is probably going to irritate some folk. I guess like I care, huh? The title of the show tonight is Quit Begging White Folk to Do For You What You Should Be Doing For Yourself. This may be something that you want to tag on your pages, or you may even want to copy and put it on your Facebook pages. But we're going to get ready to do what we do. And I want to remind you again that this is not the church service, even though I've placed the Thaddeus Matthews TV show under the umbrella of Naked Truth, Liberation, and Empowerment Ministries. This is not the TV show. This is the talk show. I'm a 34-year veteran of both radio and TV. I own my show. That's the reason I'm able to say what I want to say, is because I'm not bound, I'm not restricted by producers and people who said that I need to be politically correct. I just don't give a damn about what the folks say. But we're getting ready to go live on TV here in out of the Memphis area in just a few moments. Hope that all of you have had a simply marvelous day today. See, black folk, we've got to start taking care of our own damn self. Turn me up a little bit, Linda. We're getting ready to go live.
The views and opinions expressed.
Your Thaddeus Matthews, and thank you, baby.
Hosts, the producers, and/or persons appearing on the program.
Let's do the damn
do
thing.
not reflect the views and opinions of the SCP network. This program may include strong images and language that may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion advised. If you want to know, if you want to know, he will let you know.
Y'all like my theme song? Oh, oh, oh. They don't get it right.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not. And good Wednesday evening to you, and welcome again to still the most controversial television show anywhere in America, where we tell it just like it is, don't give a damn whose toes we step on or whose feelings we may hurt. This show is not politically correct. If you are easily offended by the truth, then make your exit now. Good evening to those of you who are watching me by way of television. We hit over 350,000 households. So if it's 3 folk in the house, that's damn near 1 million folk. We are also operating now on social media on the Thaddeus Matthews YouTube TV channel. Please subscribe to that. And something brand new, they told me that the young folk was on Instagram. So we're doing the Instagram as well. Facebook is probably one of the largest violators of the First Amendment, the freedom of speech. And I will not be deterred, I will not be delayed, and I damn sure ain't gonna bag off of what I know is truth, because some of you haters, or some of you who can't stand truth, some of you who have been programmed to the religious bullshit of life, and you are caught up in this box, and you refuse to think for yourselves, read for yourselves, study for yourselves. And when one who has studied everything from the 66 books to the lost books of the Bible, to reading of the Quran and many other books of a religious and theological nature, to do what I do, to read, to study, to show myself approved unto God, a workman that needed not be ashamed. You get mad, and all I can tell you is, like my great grandmama said, when you get mad, hell, just don't bite. Tonight's show is probably going to step on some toes as well. But before I get into the show, let me say this. Night before last, I got a call. Many of you know, especially those of you on television, that I've spent many years in the blues arena as a blues announcer, and I'll still play the blues. I love the blues. I spent many years on radio doing it. I've even did a little blues on television as well. I've emceed all over the country, bringing blues artists to the stage. Night before last, my closest friend in the blues industry, Mr. Bobby Rush, called me late night before last and let me know that the queen of the blues, the legendary Miss Denise LaSalle, had passed on. Denise had been sick for a while. I had the pleasure of bringing Denise on her last visit, her last performance in Memphis, which was the last part of March, as Sir Charles and I celebrated our birthday together at Club Paradise. I had the pleasure of bringing her on the stage. She has passed away. So I did want to say that she was a dear lady that I got an opportunity to work with over the years many, many times, that played all of her hit records. She will surely be missed in the blues arena. Now, let me deal with tonight's subject. And there's a course of incidents that have made me decide to deal with this. 31 for a hustle, you gone. I'm just starting the evening off right. And this is a story. Now that I've attracted a national and international audience, I'm not just so much dealing with local stuff, unless there is something real local that I need to deal with. But there are local things that happen in Memphis that are happening to Black folk all over this country. Here in Memphis, Tennessee, there is a grocery chain by the name of Kroger's. Excuse me. That is closing 2 of their stores in major Black communities. 2. They say that they've lost over $63 million over the past few years. In areas of the city, in two areas of the city that is heavily populated with black folk. Okay. Dale, we didn't charge this. It's showing me on the small tablet only 15% remaining. So when I go to a commercial break, we'll take this other charger and put on it. Okay? Okay. Because I don't want to lose my Instagram audience. Losing black business. My good friend, City Councilman Edmund Ford and some other politicians are upset, and they're trying to find a replacement for the two Kroger stores. Civil rights leaders have met, the SCLC, the old Negro brigade of civil rights leaders. They've gotten together and they're concerned about the white folk pulling these chains out of their community. One's been open since 1954 and things of that nature. And black folk in the Orange Mound community, which is close to the one on Airways, you're upset. Then there's one in South Memphis, in the Southgate Shopping Center. You're upset. So tonight, as I think about what is going on, I want to say something to black folk. I really need to say this, and I can say this to you politicians and you so-called civil rights leaders, and I got to say something to you. Quit begging white folk to do for you what you should be doing for yourself. Quit whining, because white folk really don't care about your whine. Because, see, the one thing that white folk understand about us is that when we whine, that's all we're going to do. We're going to whine. We're going to have our meetings. We'll have a meeting to have a meeting that never ends up in anything that makes a change. Y'all can march until your feet fall off. White folks don't care nothing about you marching, because you done bought your shoes from them. If your feet is hurting, you're going to go to Walgreens, or you ain't going to go to Dr. Champion, who's a black pharmacist in the city. Because, see, that's too much like right. You're going to go to that white man and get you some of them, what you call them soles that you put inside your shoes, them little jetty-looking things. You're going to go to the white man and get everything that you need. In fact, even when y'all kill each other or there is a death in the black community, and I don't know where y'all got this from, you go get you some damn teddy bears and you hang teddy bears on the post. White folk don't care, because guess where you bought your teddy bears from? You bought your teddy bears from the white man, from the white store. You marching, you've got your little cardboards. Where did you buy your cardboards and your markers? You didn't go to the black business. You went to some white business and got your white cardboard to march for a black event. Y'all think the white folk care? When Trayvon Martin was killed a few years ago and thousands of black folk went down to Florida, where y'all stay? In the white folks' hotels? Where did y'all eat? In the white folk restaurants? So why do you think that the white folk in that area really wanted to make a difference? Hell, you were an economic boost to that community. So you can petition, you can write your letters and whine like a bucket full of babies, but that's not going to change the decision that Kroger's has already made. They're going to leave the neighborhood. They know that you Negro politicians, you going to get upset. They know that had you already did your due diligence, there would be a black-owned grocery store in the city of Memphis. All the white man really wants you to do is just quit whining. What else gonna do now? How the people's gonna eat now? y'all think they can? See, I placed an idea in your heads last night to remedy the situation. But because you don't like where the idea is coming from, you'll dismiss it. That with over 4,000 black churches in the city of Memphis, 50, and this was done by the Harvard Institute, $50 to $100 million go across tables on Sunday mornings in the city of Memphis. I'm not talking about the $500 billion that black churches have made in the last 20 years. I'm talking about in Memphis, Tennessee. 50 to 100 million every year. And y'all begging white folk for a grocery store? Bountiful Blessings, the Temple of Deliverance, when Gilbert was alive, it was nothing for that particular congregation to raise $2 million a Sunday. They were raising so much money at Temple of Deliverance that the armored truck came. They locked themselves in the finance room. There were shotguns in the finance room at the Temple of Deliverance because they had so much money. If that one church was bringing in at least $50 million a year, what the hell we doing begging, y'all? Let me get comfortable. I'm fit to do like I do Sunday mornings. I just have to get out the coat. Okay. What are we doing begging? When are we going to stop begging white folks to do what we need to do? See, y'all would rather beg the white man to keep his store open in a neighborhood that he does not want to service. I happened to be out on Germantown Parkway today. I picked up some money. And I needed some money orders. I needed about $4,000 in money orders. I didn't go to the bank. I stopped at the Kroger's on Germantown Parkway. First of all, hell, I didn't know it was a damn grocery store. It didn't look like nothing that was in our neighborhood. Man, I went out there to the white folks in you know, there's some of us out there, but it wasn't designed for us. It looked like a damn palace. Had the big columns on the outside. They had the little thing at the Kroger's out there where Bill Mess, you gone too, brother. Don't let me hit the wrong one. I was finna hit the wrong one. Jessica, I was about to hit you. Let me go back and get the brother that I need to take on out the room. Okay. Out there where the white folk at the Kroger's, you can even order your food online. That's a who? They call it click it. And the white people bring you the food out to your car. I said, well, damn. But here's the thing. I went into the customer service to get me, I needed a $4,000 money order. And I was just close. I went to the Bank of America and, you know, I don't have no account there, so I cashed the check and I wanted a money order to take care of some business. So the Kroger's was there. I went and got in the line. And I've been getting money orders. Hell, I'm 60 years old, so I've been getting money order a long time. They asked me for my driver's license and my social security number to get a damn money order. Now, y'all do know I went off. The little black girl that was back there, I said, here's my driver's license. But I ain't giving you no damn social security number. She looked at the name on the driver's license. She said, shit. I said, yep, that's the right thing. So she called the manager. Look, the manager comes over. That's our policy. That's Western Union's policy. I said, sir, I've been getting money orders probably before your ass was born. Why I got to give you my social security number to trade cash money for a money order? I said, sir, I don't want your damn money, because I am not. I absolutely will not give you my social security number for a damn money order. Well, see, when you bring that much money, I said, wait a minute. And you know I had to go there. I had to take this white boy there. You ain't used to seeing a nigga with $4,000? You think I'm the nigga that stole $4,000? I got the most familiar face in this city, and I'm gonna steal $4,000? I said, sir, plus I'm a personality. I'm not gonna give you're gonna put it in a book with the rest of the numbers. Okay? Somebody say I'm racist. Well, damn it, if I'm racist then. I love my people. And if you got a problem with it, get your ass off the damn Instagram. Take him off. You can't do it? Well, I can. Wait a minute. Because see, white folks, you need to understand, I ain't the nigga that's scared of you. Please understand, this nigga ain't got no fear of you or what you can do. I work for me. I be that free nigga. I don't have to say master. I don't scratch my head unless I want to scratch it. I don't dance unless it's a nice blues song. And the only ass I'm gonna kiss is a big booty girl that I like. So hell, I don't give a damn about what you think of me as long as I'm telling you and producing you some truth. The large amount, somebody said, well, you was given a large amount. No, no, no. You only give money orders in $1,000 increments. So it ain't like you finna give me no $4,000 money order. You gonna give me 4 money orders for $1,000 a piece. I've been getting money orders too long. I ain't never had to give my social security number, but that's Kroger's. I said, fine, sir. Because see, I ain't got no reason I got to come back here. So it was just convenient. I was right here and I came here to get it. I didn't feel like going all the way down to Regions. But I left that. There was a Regions up the street. Went in there, got my cashier's check, took care of my business, and the beat goes on. But I'm telling you, we as a race of people, we sit back and you want to beg and plead white folk to do something for you. Quit your damn begging and do for your damn self. Now, look, wait a minute. When we look at the store on Airways, now I gave you a blanket scenario on last night. 200 churches, $5,000 a piece. That's $1 million. Let's create a 501c3 and create a grocery store for folk in our community ourselves. If they're going to leave the black community, let's get the building, let's get the appliances that are on the inside of those stores. Let's start our own grocery store. But that means that you've got to put some money down. That means that I got to do more than talk about it. I got to put some money really down on it. I touched the thing and it went dog. You still see it on, huh? I'm gonna go to a commercial break in just a minute anyway. It's still there, I just hit something, you know. We begging. Why are black folk, you always want something for damn nothing. You want that white man to come to your community, do something for you. You want to believe that the white man still loves you. Ooh, Thaddeus. Now, I'm not saying that all white folk are bad, because I ain't saying all black folk are good. But what I'm saying to you, why you expect the white man who has been your master, the white man who has been your oppressor, to all of a sudden fall in love with you? I ain't mad at that white man for taking his store out of the black community. I'm mad at black folk. We don't have a store. We don't have a plan. We don't have a strategy. We just want to say back, Mr. Kroger, will you please stay in us community? In that area you call Orange Mountain, where that store is. You probably got 200 churches in the area. Frankie Ray right up the street. A lot of churches in the area. Why can't black folk, instead of begging, do something for their damn selves? Because you rather beg. You rather beg. You rather the white man give you the crumbs that fall from the table instead of you going and trying to get the whole damn meal. Look, I got a whole lot I want to say tonight about quit begging white folk for what you can do for yourself. You don't love yourself. You hate yourself. We're going to take a commercial break so I can make sure that the Instagram camera in here got enough power on it. And I'm going to come back, and if I piss you off, it's better than me pissing you off than pissing on you. We'll be back after these commercial messages. Dale, come and see what I did to this thing here.
Because it's still showing.
It's still showing.
It's still showing you.
It's still showing, but I touched something and It went dark on the screen.
I don't know what you did.
Am I still live? Huh?
We need to go, we need to move you this way. So I can get to the charger.
No, I told you. With-
It's a
with-
different charger, it's a different charger.
Now I gotta look both damn ways.
You ain't looking at them no way.
Yes, I am.
You trying?
Get the picture back up.
I,
I don't need you talking on the camera. Is that working?
take yours,
Huh?
take yours out.
Oh, take mine out. We trying to get it set in here. Do what?
I'm gonna have to find somebody to sit there.
How come it wasn't charged up? Because you ain't charged it? Very simple.
Both of them are placed on charger, just like a computer.
Well, that's what we checked.
They were checked.
That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
I gotta go get something else.
Okay, well, hurry and fix it. We're in commercial break. No, I think the picture back.
Yeah, because I looked it up.
The battery was going out.
Yeah.
Y'all enjoying this subject tonight? Y'all love big and white folk. Mm-hmm. Y'all need to come on. Because I ain't been standing here and holding it in my hand.
I'm just grabbing the stand over here.
Huh?
She told me to stand over here, I just can't get the stand.
I might have a whole lot of damn decorations over here.
Now be careful.
Huh?
You gotta be careful.
It's gonna be looking what? Oh, man. The people gonna say, what he got going on over there?
Nope.
Maybe if you put something there in that particular spot. Is that, in the way, are they seeing that or are they seeing me?
They seeing you, but it's sort of high.
Are they seeing that little bar thing there?
No, you can't see that.
So where the camera thing at?
Up at the top.
Oh, it is? All right, maybe it'll last like that. Those of you on Instagram, are y'all seeing me okay?
It's one guy you might need to take off.
Yep.
Gang somebody.
Who? I can't do it if it's over there,
Okay.
okay?
Leave him on, I just.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker don't like me. Shit. Let his ass stay there. Fuck him. Are y'all able to see me okay on the Instagram? Let me scroll on up here. All right, thank you. They sound you good. I can't see y'all. See, some motherfuckers come on here as distraction. So we don't have time to be worried with all these dumb motherfuckers. Now, I swear for God and 20 white people, we ain't finna worry about ignorant ass niggas. Okay? See, because that ignorant ass nigga will always remain ignorant. He wants to be ignorant. He's that dumb motherfucker that wants to be the dumb motherfucker. Okay, so fuck him. Y'all got the cussing pastor cussing. I said I wasn't gonna cuss tonight. Said I wasn't gonna cuss tonight, but I couldn't keep it to myself. Oh, wow. So, All right, let's see. Let me see if I can do it over here. See, I don't know how to bring me up on my own other phone with it scrolling. See, I'm going to have to learn all this stuff that the young people be doing. How many more commercials left?
You have Reeves coming up, Reflections, Commentary, and what you want?
We got what coming up?
You got Reeves, the Reflections, Monument Print Company, and the wrestling match for Friday.
Don't worry about. Just give me 2 commercials and bring me back.
2 more, bring you back.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure this out. I see it, but
Last commercial.
is these comments I see right here?
20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. I had to do some arranging here on the page, on the 2 mediums that we're using on social media. The subject tonight, quit begging white folk for what you can do for yourself. Now, here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen in those 2 stores. I know that Councilman Ford and some other people are trying to get other stores to come into the community. But let's understand that it ain't gonna happen. Kroger is a big boy in town. So instead of begging Kroger's not to leave our community, then the thing that we need to be doing is trying to organize a store of our own. Not a march, not a protest, not a damn petition. See, again, what did I say? White folk don't give a damn about your whining because the whining does not do anything in our community. White folk understand one thing about us. We are reactionary. We react to situations that are going on in our life or in our community. We are not proactive, okay? We have no strategies. We have no plans. We just, when something happens, we react. First thing you want to say, well, let's march. Who gives a damn about a march? The white folk don't care about your marching. When you get through marching and you're hungry, you won't be able to take your ass in the Kroger's and get you no cold water. So what do? Stop the begging. We sit down and we put together a strategy. The black church has the money to start a grocery store. Let me say it again. The black church has the money to finance grocery stores in our community. You giving your money Sunday after Sunday, and your church does nothing but take in money and doing nothing to affect change in the community. What the hell are you giving the money for? You don't have no outreach ministries. All you got is in-reach. In-reach. If there is $50 to $100 million going across pulpits every year, why are we begging white folk? See, the only thing that Kroger's will understand, if you want to march, you want to protest, let me show you how you protest. Quit going to Kroger's. That's the only thing they're going to understand. They understand the power of the dollar. They don't give a damn about your margin. They don't give a damn about your Negro leaders. They don't. See, somebody needs to tell y'all, because see, apparently y'all don't know. No. We need to set up a 501c3. Put some business people there. The church do the financing of the store. Don't want no bishop, elder, or apostle to run the store. You hire professional people in the grocery business. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday who owns a small store in the black community that did well in it. You hire people that know the business. The church is just the finance. Well, see, but Matthew, what is us in the church gonna get back out of our investment? You say put in $5,000. What does the church get back in return? Well, I'm glad you asked, Apostle. I love them Negroes with all them phony ass names they have for themselves. You give every church that gives a certain amount of money in the church, then all we have to do is at that time make sure, thank you, Chris, you gone. All you have to do is give that member, everybody at that church receives 10% off of their groceries every month. Your cash customers, the people on the EB and the T card, they already getting something free. They're already getting the government money. So you don't give them with the EB and T card no discount, but Miss Jones, Miss Miriam that's got their little pension check, they get 10% off of their groceries every month. I know it'll work. I get my $5,000 if y'all want to do it. Yeah, if you want to do it, then let's do it. Why are y'all begging the white man to do it? Because see, as sure as doo-doo stink, and I know it did this morning, let me tell you something. If you don't do it in your community, the Arabs, the Iranians, somebody from across them waters that's already here that has no interest in the black community other than to take some money out of the community. They're going to open up a store. They're going to open up a store. Those buildings will not go to waste. They will open up a store. They're going to open up a store. They're going to open up a store. And then here's what they're going to do. They're going to get other people of like mindsets, some more Arab families. See, we the only ones that can't work together. They're going to get a bunch of Arab families who will sit down at the table and say, we're going to get our money. We're going to take the money out of the black community and we are going to take it back into our community. That's the plan. And then what do? They do what is called co-op. They co-op. And when they co-op, they're able to buy in large volumes. And then they'll sell it. See, then they're going to understand you ain't got nowhere else to go. So you're going to come to the store, the prices are going to be higher, but you're going to spend your money because there is no plan. I was looking for something that I did in the office. Okay, here it is. Here's what I did. See, we focusing on the wrong thing. You niggas down there trying to take damn statues down. Okay, y'all down there taking the damn statues down. Negro politicians, with your foolishness, you want to take down the white people's statue. Okay, so what the white people say? All right, you niggas want to take down the statue, we gonna take away the grocery stuff. See, you whined about the statues in the park. They took them down, but in the words of the movie, y'all ever seen the Poultry Dice? It says, there's a line in there, you son of a bitch, you moved the statues, but you left the bodies, didn't you? Dumb as hell. You Negroes got excited over the damn park. You got excited about the dead white folk in the park with this horse. Y'all took the statue and left the dead folk in the park. I passed by the park today, the dead folk was still there. So what did you really do? You made a political move. You went out there and you gave some political rhetoric to dumb, ignorant ass black folk who thought that you're really doing something, that thought that those statues really affect you. Well, see, them are symbols of slavery. No, being broke is a symbol of slavery, my brothers. See, you got excited about the wrong damn thing. Do you think that white folk gonna let you just do any damn thing you want to do and there is no repercussions? Come on, Kroger's is white. The people that run Kroger's is white. You Negroes at the cash register, you the Negroes that's gonna suffer. Mr. Kroger's is not going to suffer because they've already counted the costs. They counted the costs. They don't care nothing about you poor broke ass niggas in Orange Mound. If they cared about it, they would have allowed the store to stay there. Well, see, they're stealing. Well, wait a minute. I'm going to hell. Well, tell your mama she going to. We'll see your mama there. Wait a minute. If there is some stealing going on, and I'm going to tell you this, all the stealing that went on ain't from the folk coming in the store. Some of you Negroes that's working in the store did some stealing too. Oh, come on. Y'all stole some toothpaste and some toilet tissue, some lemons and limes and oranges and things. Y'all did some stealing too. But if Kroger's really wanted to stay there, and they said they lost $63.4 million, they'd have put better security in. Them old tired Barney Fife looking security guards that they have around them. They'd have got them some real security guards with some real guns. They would have put in the plainclothes security officers in the same store. Because see, that store was concentrating on a large area of Orange Mound and down past the depot. They were making money. But we don't want to do anything. See, you whine about neighborhoods not having businesses in them. We ain't got no businesses in our community like we used to. But that's all, white folk understand, that's all you're gonna do is complain. You ain't gonna even get your ratchet ass up and go look for a damn job. You just want to be a whiner. You want to be a complainer. Why not start a business? I have not worked for anybody in over 25 years. I decided I didn't like bosses. I don't do bosses and I don't do partners. I started businesses. The last time I got fired at a radio station, I figured out that the mechanism of the broadcast industry is advertising. So I started buying time and selling my own advertising like I do now. And I, praise Jesus, I do okay. Then I do like the hunch punch, and the squirt, and some other things that I got my hands in. I go back and I understand about all them streams that flow into one stream, into one river in the Bible, and I believe in having multiple streams of revenue. Your preacher ain't teaching you about no money. I want everybody to have some money. Then the ministry of naked truth, liberation, and empowerment, we can grow, we can do things because you got something to give. But you don't believe in giving a lot of times because y'all been around them pimps, pastors, and I'm the pastor that don't get a dime. I don't get no salary, I don't get no anniversary, I don't get nothing. I just give, and the more I give, the more I get. I reap what I sow. I plant money and I get money back. I invest money and I get a return on my investment. Look at your community. See, y'all complain about the white man. He won't give us no job. But your ass dropped out of school in the 4th grade. You're a 4th grade dropout. And you think somebody gonna hire your ass. You proud that you worked at McDonald's for 20 years putting salt on the fries. That's your ambition. That's your goal. We as a people, we've been taught to be beggars and not being producers. A lot of you as parents, you hurt your children because of your socioeconomic dilemma. You teach your children to just be mediocre. Don't have no dreams, don't have no goals, don't have no aspirations because ain't nothing gonna happen. You nobody. Your damn daddy wasn't nobody. And I ain't got but a high school diploma. You ain't gonna be nobody. Look where we live. You're going to always be in the state that you're in, and the word says, you good Christian folk, that life and death is in the power of the tongue. I always talk about money. I always talk about finance. I speak money, finance, and abundance into the atmosphere so God can hear me. And if you're always talking about how broke you are, how you ain't gonna never be nobody, guess what? You ain't damn it gonna ever be anybody. Because you have already set in your mind that you're supposed to be poor and broke and be a beggar, wait on the EB&T card. You think that the government owe your lazy, non-working ass something? You want to lay up and have 29 and a half babies and think that the system is supposed to take care of you, and then all of a sudden you want to go to church and you find Jesus. Oh, honey, blah, 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 blah. I done found Jesus with my 29 and a half babies, and I'm going to get me a husband. Ain't nobody going to marry your ass, baby. Don't nobody want you with no damn 29 and a half babies. All he going to do is screw you, because all he know you is a good, yeah, I can't say that on TV. You a good, yeah, that's all you are. He gonna screw you, baby, and go head on. But ain't nobody gonna marry you with all them damn babies. You should have got a husband 29 babies ago. Preach, pastor. With your ratchet, wearing your bonnet on your head ass, wearing your pajamas out in the public. What you think, somebody gonna feel sorry for your ass and think you ain't got no clothes? And I keep telling y'all, if I see you at 12 o'clock in the public with the same pajamas you slept in last night, one thing for sure I know, you did not wash your ass last night. Because if you had washed your ass, you'd have changed out of them damn pajamas. Woo! Preach tonight, boy. You on fire tonight. You begging. You think somebody's supposed to put you up in the projects. You want to be a part of the government program. You never want to excel in nothing because you have been taught that you are supposed to be a damn victim. See, the white man did what the white man did. But what you gonna do about yourself now? You breaking in folks' house. That ain't the white man's fault. We need to bust a cap in your ass and send your ass down to the graveyard with your stealing, thieving ass. Quit begging white folk. I can hear the white folks saying, amen, amen. I wish I could say that myself, but you saying it so eloquently. Thank y'all, white people. See, your pastor's scared to tell your ass the truth. You around here begging. White folks don't care. They make money off your dumb broke ass. You go into these temp services, they paying you $10 an hour and they making $20 an hour or more off of you. Come on. You won't go back to school. You won't study. You won't read nothing other than the comic books, the Jet magazine and the Ebony. You can't go out and get a job. I'm tired of living the way I live. You can't be, and you still in bed at 12 o'clock talking about you looking for a job. You whine about your living conditions. I want a bigger house, and damn it, you won't sweep up the house you in now. The roaches meet you at the damn door. Hey, we're glad to see you back home. Leave some old trash out here. You won't repair where you're at now, but you want a bigger house. Putting salt on French fries, you want a big house. You want to drive a Mercedes and you mopping the floor at Burger King and you think that that's the best that you can do. You rather sit back and beg, you rather sit back and steal somebody else's stuff than go out and do something. Mr. White Man, we need you. That's what you Negroes want to say. Mr. White Man, please, Mr. White Man, hire me. I'll put enough salt on the fries. I'll let the French fries get done. Hell, I'll even fix that non-working snowball milkshake machine at McDonald's. The one that don't never work. Your credit's so bad, you can't even go get a cricket phone. Your baby ain't but 3 years old, and he got the utilities in his name, got the cricket bill in his name. That baby ain't gonna be able to get nothing because you've already hampered his life. You don't want to even see your own child, in many instances, productive because being productive is not something that you have been taught. You'll tell a child that's reading a book, you need to go on outdoors, get that book out. You acting like white folk. You talk like white folk. You trying to read like the white folk. You got folk around you that want you to be ignorant and dumb because of their dumb, ignorant ass. You won't clean up the house you in now. What you gonna do when you get a big house? You ain't used to keeping the house clean. You will have dishes in the sink from 2 or 3 days. I'm gonna get to them. Your mop is muddy because you mop the floor with a dirty mop. You don't never dust. You can write your name on your furniture. but you're begging white folk. You want the church to give you some money, and you won't give the church none. Those of you on Instagram, I'm gonna have to hit y'all. Let me hit it right back because the time went out. This only stays up. Let's go again. All right, we're coming back up on the Instagram. We find over here, and on the church site, Naked Truth LEM. You begging? And when I see you black politicians right here begging the white folk, you ain't did your damn job. We voted your ass in. You told us that things were gonna get better when we elected you. Damn it, it got worse. We don't want to do business with ourselves. We rather beg that white man. Let me find something that I did. See, why you Negroes talking about, see, and I look at you, Martin Luther King Negroes. You getting ready to celebrate Martin Luther King, been dead 50 years, and your theme, see, that theme messes me up. That thing messes me up. Where do we go from here? Not a damn place. How you civil rights marching Negroes, you we shall overcome going to the mountaintop ass Negroes, how in the hell 50 years after King is dead, you want to come up with a theme like, where do we go from here? You ain't gonna go no damn place because first of all, you ain't got no damn plan, you ain't got no damn strategy, and damn, where did we go? We ain't went too many places in the last 50 years. We have no economics in our community. You niggas marched, you did everything but brought some money into the African American community. You old ass ancient Negroes still want to run for office. That's the reason I told Sidney Chisholm, we cannot elect you as county mayor. Your ass damn near 80 years old and you want to be the damn county mayor. We need some young blood. Somebody needs to be prepared. Hell, your ass subject to fall down at the damn podium when you put your hand on the Bible. To be the mayor, damn, we have to go and have a damn election all over again. It is time in our community to focus on building our wealth. Rioting don't scare the white people. I just thought I'd tell y'all. Because see, guess what? When y'all riot, guess what y'all tear up, damn it? Y'all don't go to the white folks' neighborhood. Y'all tear up the neighborhood you live in. You burn down the grocery store you live in. You steal from and loot from the store that you live in. White folks say, let the niggas go and do what they gonna do. Let them burn it down. Because when they get to burn it down and they get some money, they're going to have to come to our area and get some, and we're going to lock their ass up. Marching does not scare the white man. If it did, things would have changed years ago. But what does scare that white man? Black collective wealth does. Money is the only thing that the white man respects. It is the only language this country speaks. Learn from the Montgomery bus boycotts. Heck, learn from the racial communities. Buy black and keep wealth in our community. Malcolm X said, nobody can give you freedom. Nobody can give you equality or justice or anything. If you're a man, you take it. So Why, Pastor? You ought to be telling us about heaven. And the streets of gold. Tell us about long white robes. Tell us about them golden slippers. That's what we want to hear, Brother Pastor. You supposed to be the man of God. And that's all we've been taught in the black church. It's about the better place. So you telling me that I got to live in the worst place before I get to the better place? You tell me I can't have on none of these snakeskin shoes like I got on right now that match what I got on? Ain't there some pretty shoes? The beige and, you know, coordinate. Yeah. Coordinated. Thank you, M&K. I long white robes. I like suits with fatty bear on. You have been taught to beg on earth to get your riches in heaven. A place you ain't never been. A place that they only have told you about. So why do I focus on black wealth? The reality is that we still live in a segregated society. Whether you want to believe it or not, you ain't free. You punch a clock every day. If that white man closes his plant tomorrow, what's your backup plan? If he tells you, you got to take off, I'm going on vacation, we're going to close the plant for 2 weeks, can you, while I go on vacation, can you afford to go on vacation? See, our communities look like war zones, and white folk communities look palatial. See, why should black schools fail when we could fund them ourselves? Why should we have to deal with racism and discrimination when we look for a job, when we can do like non-blacks do and hire ourselves? Why do we have to beg racists and be hat in hand for opportunities when we can create our own opportunities? Why do we have to wait on a political party to win or on a savior when we can save ourselves? You got fooled by the Democratic Party. You got fooled by Barack Obama. We voted for Barack because he was black. We thought, or y'all thought, that your economic situation was going to change because you had a black man in the White House. You thought you were going to get something extra on your EB&T card. Donald Trump is showing your ass as he says, let's make America white again. That's what it means. He's showing you. The nigga gone. You got to deal with me because you have no plan. You have no strategy. I hear some of you ignorant ass black folk want to talk about we gonna go to war with the white folk. How you gonna win the war with the white folk? You don't make no bullets, you don't make no guns, you don't make no slingshots, you don't make no bow and arrows. What the hell? You damn sure can't make no bomb. How are you going to win the war? You win the war by economically empowering yourself. How come we can't be independent? How come y'all want to be a member of the damn Democratic Party? Democratic Party ain't doing a damn thing for you. They don't have to do nothing for you. The white folk control the Democratic Party. Obama didn't control nothing. The Democrats took you for granted. They thought that Hillary would win because black folk were going to go to the polls and vote to the Democratic ticket. Y'all stayed at home because y'all believe that what nobody going to vote for Trump. Fooled you. Why don't we have our own independent party? Y'all want to keep begging for a seat at the table when you ought to be building tables. You ought to be tired of begging for the crumbs when we could make and eat our own damn pie. Black wealth circulates 0 to 1 time in the black American population. Blacks' buying power is expected to be in the next year up to $1.3 trillion. Blacks spend the most money during Christmas. From 2002 to 2007, the number of black-owned businesses increased by 60.5% to 1.9 million, more than triple the national rate of 18%, according to the U.S. Census Bureau. But over the same period, receipts generated by black-owned businesses increased $137.5 billion, and y'all still begging. See, when we buy black, see, here's y'all problem. Y'all don't want white folk mad at y'all. You don't want the white man to call you a racist because you spend money with your own folk. But those same non-black folk have no problem with their own statistics. When Asians spend money, the dollar circulates in the Asian community for 20 days. In the Jewish community, 20 days. In the white community, 17 days. In the black community, the dollar circulates in the black community 6 hours. Only 2 cents of every dollar a black spends in this country goes to black-owned businesses. You don't like who you are. We have nothing. We have nothing. We don't like, you love that white boy. You love that white boy so much you will make sure that white boy stays rich. I went to one of my white advertisers that's been on the air with me 5 years today. Sleepy Z's. Sleepy Z's wrote me a substantial check for a year. I can't get black businesses to spend $1 1 month. Somebody said, get off the white man's TV station. Well, this network is black owned. There is no networks that are owned by companies. You have companies that produce programming, but all under the FCC, all broadcast facilities are regulated by the federal government. This particular facility, the SVP TV network, is black owned. That's the reason my black ass can say what I want to say. And I pay for what I do. So you try to find a reason to talk about black folk in business. That's the reason I'm able to do what I have to do for ministry, because God blesses me in what I'm doing in media. And now when they put that little cussing grant out on me, hell, folk all over the world know who I am. See, here's the thing I want you to understand. Like I told these politicians, you black and you run for office and you ain't gonna bring me no money? You gonna go and spend your money on white owned and operated TV stations? Then I got to challenge you. I got to challenge you on air. But when we come to the county mayor's race, when it comes to the county mayor's race, probably gonna end up having to support the white man. The one that I'm meeting with that wants to buy advertising on the Thaddeus Matthews show. I called Lee Harris, and Lee Harris was acting like he didn't know I was on TV. You got to be living under a damn rock not to know who I am, what I do. And there probably is some folks that have lived under some rocks. How you gonna be in politics and not know that I'm on the air? And I gave him a fair price. From now, election, the primary date is May 1st. Y'all call 808-5312 and tell this man I said, kiss my ass. We got to do it. I'll give y'all a number, 808-5312. From all over the world, call it 901 and just tell him I said, kiss my entire ass. Okay? So Lee Harris, you're a black man running for office. You want to be the county mayor. You got white folk giving you money. So how am I going to support you, brother? Yeah, Tony Walls also texted me. Tony Walls pays by the year. Shop and save, black man with a business. Tony Walls has been with me 5 years on TV. He was with me 2 years on the radio when I had WPLX. Tony Walls could be a consultant on y'all little grocery store. He said he's retired, don't work with 1 hour a day. I said, how in the hell you work with 1 hour a day? But he got it like that. But all you black politicians, I'm gonna urge, if you can't support black media, why black folk need to vote for you? So, if the white man that's running, and you got two that's gonna be running, and see, here's the thing, you got to run to mayor as a Republican or a Democrat. Then whoever is the top Democrat winner, the top Republican winner, they run in August. And the August election is a general election. And white folk have already showed you what they think about you here in Shelby County. They vote the Democrat. They'll vote for the Negro in the primary. But then, in the general election, when you don't have to declare whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, they swap over. But if Lee don't want to advertise on this show, it's fine. It's fine. And y'all tell him, I said, it's fine. Hey, brother, you take your advertising dollars to the white man. Even though black folk make up the majority of this county. I'm hoping that you realize that I am on TV and on social media, and there are thousands of folks that can vote for you on social media as well as those that watch me on TV. If you don't need me, then fine, keep your money. Because I'm meeting with Terry Rowland Friday. You state representatives that represent the black community. You got to bring me some money. This is a business. You'll call me when you want me to promote what it is that you got. I'm sure my good friend Touche Parkinson gonna bring me some money. You represent the district that my church is in. See, we've got to start telling these black folk that's running for office all over this country, if you are not going to benefit the black community, what we need you for? What you need? What? Edwin Ford Jr. gonna be running for a seat. He turned down on the county commission. I'm gonna meet with him and his daddy. Because, by the way, his daddy planned on coming back to the city council. Ooh. I'm going to support those who support me. And here's what I'm telling you, black folk. Somebody said, give him a fair price. And he refused. He thought, yeah. No. See, the price I gave Lee Harris, when you go to the white man, it's going to cost you that for 1 month. When I tell you bring me $6,000 from now until May 1st, and I'm going to run you X number of spots per night, you can't get that from the white man's TV station. It's going to cost you an average of $6,000 to $10,000 a month to be successful. But here's what these Negro politicians do. You want to bank up and save your money to give to the white man. Okay. Y'all do know I ain't got no shame, right? Y'all do know that? Okay. And I ain't begging no politicians. I ain't begging them. I'm in business. But I ain't got no respect for any black man or woman that's running for office and you bypass black media. See, you ain't got the 3 black-owned entities in this city. That's the Thaddeus Matthews Show here on the SVP TV network. WLOK, only black-owned radio station. And the new Tri-State Defender. That's all you got. But the Negro wants to come to you and he wants something free. I tell these promoters of these shows, you don't want to pay me. That's the reason many of y'all ain't had folk at your shows, because you don't want to pay for advertising. Fine. because you're going to pay me. I remember when there was a show going on a few months ago, local promoter Randy Hodges wanted to bring his audience on my show for free. Where they do that at? You ain't got no respect for me. You want, because I got a large audience, you want to come on my audience for free, but you don't want to bring me no money. Kiss my ass, no. I ain't doing it. And in this year, I can't do it. I got to do business the way that business got to be ran. You got to make some money. But y'all want to beg white folk. Look in your community. Look in your community right now. How many black businesses are in your community? Name it. Do we even own a gas station? I went to a Brother Taylor, who's gone out of business now. I said, brother, you got the only black-owned station in Memphis. Let's do a promotion on your service station and drive black folk that want to buy black, that would prefer to buy that, make your prices competitive. And let's push black folk to your service station. They won't spend no money. Now you're closed. I'm sick of black folk begging. So I don't give a damn. See, if some of y'all go broke, I don't care, because you don't care about black folk. You don't care about black folk. You rather beg that white man for whatever it is that you want than damn doing business because you don't like yourself. You don't love yourself. You want to be an employee all your life. You made millions of dollars for other folks, but you're scared to take a chance on what you want to do in your own life. All right, let's take a commercial break so I can make some money. And we'll be back right after these commercial messages. What is that I keep hearing?
I hear it too.
Huh?
I hear it too.
We're in commercial break. are in commercial break. They having a meeting going on now in Orange Mound over the Kroger stuff. What y'all gonna change? Mm. Mm, 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 mm. All right. How many more we got left?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. You wanna stop out the Scots?
No, yeah, do Scott's and then bring me back. Yeah, do Scott's. Do Scott's and bring me back, and then I'll take another one about 15 till.
Okay, that'll work.
All right, we are in commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be coming out in just a minute. So what do y'all really think? Those of you that's on this social media thing, do you think I'm on the right track?
20 seconds.
Oh, I'm gonna go back.
Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. As we're probably about in the last 28 to 29 minutes of the show on tonight, where the conversation has been, it's time for us to stop begging white folk. I hear that they're having a meeting in Orange Mound tonight. But what y'all gonna do? What's the plan? Is there a plan in the meeting on opening your own store? You got business owners in that area. You got MJ Edwards Funeral Home, multi-million-dollar business. Okay? Why is it that the churches, they're meeting at Mount Pisgah, somebody told me. Why? What's the plan? Do y'all think that will be a plan that comes out of their meeting? Or will there be a meeting tonight to get ready for the next meeting? February 3rd is when they're closing. We don't have our own black hospital or clinic. We don't have our own black grocery store. How many black retail stores do we have? Gas stations. How many of them do we actually have that we can call our own? It's the only thing that we're ever going to own in the black community is a church. If your church is not ministering to the needs of the community, you just got a place to come and meet and go through an emotional high. That's the reason that at Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, I focus on outreach. I focus on motivation, empowerment. Sunday's message, and I invite you to come Sunday morning. Rain, sleet, or snow, I'll be there. Doors will be open, rain, sleet, or snow, Sunday morning. The message will be, are you dressed for your season? Scripture tells you that there's a season for all things. Are you ready to get out of your broke season? Then you have to prepare. See, when we talk about dressing for your season, in the wintertime, which is a season, and you dress a certain way for that season. Springtime, summertime, fall, you dress for your season. How are you mentally and physically dressed for your season, emotionally? Are you ready to come out of your season of depression? Your season of worry? I sure like to start me a business. You're finna get your income tax back. What you gonna do? You gonna go buy an old raggedy car? Have a barbecue for the whole street? Or are you going to invest in yourself? Are you? No. See, I got my tax money. Y'all ain't gonna even buy your children no paper and pencil for next year. And see, the one thing I don't do in Naked Truth, I don't do the pencil drive. I don't do the paper drive. Because I'm not empowering you. Baby, if you're a grown woman and that thing betwixt your legs won't get you a pack of notebook paper and some pencils, you need to trade that one in and get yourself a new one. That one don't work. So I don't do the back to school thing, and we won't be doing that at Naked Truth. We won't be doing that one at all. Because empowerment, here's what you do. Here's what a lot of you do. You want the church and you want social agencies to give you paper for your children, book bags for your children, and when in all actuality, you could get them. You could get it. You laying on your back screwing and sucking. If you're sucking on some man and screwing some man and he came back, your baby, no pencils, baby, you sucking on the wrong thing. Find you something else to suck on. We don't do it. That's something that will not be taking place at Naked Truth. You taking a man all down your throat, and he can't buy your baby no book bag. Come on, baby, something wrong with you. So I got to empower you and tell you that you can change your mindset. If you change your mindset, you change your condition. I know whoever you are, see me on there. You change your condition. In your King James Version, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Your mindset has to be changed. You're going to take your income tax money, many of you as women, you're going to get you some good weave once a year. You get you some of that good weave. You're going to put that good weave on your head. Go down there and get you some of them Payless shoes. Get you 4 or 5 pair of Payless shoes. Buy your man some filet mignons and get your children some ramen noodles, and you're gonna give him a little bit of your money to flip it because you in love now. It's cutting season. You're gonna buy him an old regular car, and then you're gonna be left without. Then you're gonna be back begging for your children. My children need a uniform for school. My children need a uniform for school. We need to give my poor child some clothes, some pencil, and some paper. Okay? We need to give them some paper. But when y'all gonna get tired of begging the white man for something? Y'all pull up and get some paper for your children in a damn Cadillac or a Mercedes with one of them Michael Kors purses. But you begging? That's the reason the white man has no respect for you. It's because many of you are beggars. You want nothing. You want everybody to give you something free. You want something free. So I don't give you no paper. And again, if you screwing a man that can't help you, baby, what you screwing him for? What you giving him? You giving up some ass for nothing? You don't get nothing out of it but a wet ass. That's all you get? You can't get nobody to help you with your utility bill. You can't get a man to help you with pay your little rent, help you with your little car note. If you can't do that, then tell whoever you screwing, I'm just a trick. I'm just a hoe. You use me the way that you want to use me. But it's time out. When we as a race of people wake up and understand the power that we have, the buying power that we have, then our community will change. But as long as we have a poverty mindset, as long as you got a poverty mindset, you will forever be in the shape that you're in. As long as you are the beggar, you are going to be in the shape that you're in. Let's get these last commercials out the way, and we'll be back after these messages. Now, who the fuck is this that keep calling me on my damn line and you see me on the air? Dale, come into the house and swallow out. I think I broke one. Huh? Okay. Did y'all need some hunch punch? Or do you need some squirt? Multiple streams of revenue. Multiple streams of revenue. Every man who has a soft one that it ain't working, they need something. Yeah. Need something. Yeah, that's for these dry coochies. If you have a dry coochie, your coochie no longer have to be dry. I've got the product right here that'll make it run like a fountain, make it wet as the ocean, make your man happy. He'll slide in, and it's gonna be up to you to hold him in. But I got the product for you, okay? I got it for you, baby. Hunch punch. Thank you for loving your pastor, Passion Pruitt.
Last commercial.
All right.
Twenty seconds.
That's right, it's always money time.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
And thank you so very much. The wrestling match is scheduled for Friday night. Now, if it snows and if the weatherman is saying that it's going to be snow and ice, we will change the date because I don't want anybody slipping and sliding, including me. I'm going to make that decision sometimes tomorrow before I come on the air. Many of you know that I am in Facebook jail on the Facebook page, but I am grateful for the Thaddeus Matthews YouTube channel. And I'd like for everybody to subscribe to the page. I want everybody. Those of you who are even on Instagram, because what's seen on Instagram right now only stays up for a period of time. And then I'm going to take from the YouTube and I'll place it on Instagram and you'll be able to see it. All right. What's going on, tyranny? Glad to have you watching on tonight. Here's what I believe in. I believe in having multiple streams of revenue. I don't get no salary from the church. My income is made out of my media and some other things that I do that I never even talk about. That's where my line of income comes in, and I thank the Lord for it. I believe in multiple streams of revenue, and we've got to teach our people about having multiple means of revenue. We've got to teach our people that if one thing is not working, then let's have a backup plan so that we can keep on doing what we need to pay our bills and enjoy life. You lose your job, your bills still go on. They don't stop. So I do multiple things. One of the things that I pride myself on is being a marketing guy. It's been a guy that looks at things that's going to make money. So I started a few years ago, and I was making real good money out of it, and just got involved in some other things. I was doing probably about $10,000 or $15,000 part-time with the coffee. And I got involved in some other business things that was making a little bit more money, and I put that on the back burner. I should have kept it going. But the coffee is a product for erectile dysfunction. If you're a man and your thing ain't working, you're not a happy man. You don't even feel whole. You don't feel like a whole man when that thing don't work. When the only thing you can do is pee with it, you really don't feel whole. So I knew that the erectile dysfunction area was an area where you can make money, especially if you're a guy and you're on medication, high blood pressure, you're on diabetic medicine. And I made sure that when I was approached with the product, that it was a product that would not have any side effects to it. Hunch Punch also is a product. We did the coffee because there are plenty of people that drink the coffee. And all you do is put the coffee, costs $10. You put the coffee in some hot water, stir it up and drink it. And within 15 minutes, if you've got something or a woman that arouses you, brothers, then the thing is gonna work, unless it's just dead, okay? And if it don't work, you might as well go and take it on down to the funeral home and just drop it off and tell them to just hold it till the rest of me die. But it works. The Hunch Punch. The company that got me involved with the coffee says, well, you know, there's a lot of times guys, so you can slide this pack in your wallet back there where your condom is. You can put it in there and you get one of them calls, you ain't got no microwave, you can't heat up no coffee, all you need is some water. Okay, get you some water and you tear it open. Okay, you tear it open. And you put you don't want but a small portion of water. You don't want the thing full. And you can't go home and make no picture like you do your Kool-Aid. You can't do that. Well, somebody call 662-548-5373, 662-548-5373. They're trying to be annoying. Now don't be a bitch. Go ahead on and say what you got to say. 662-548-5373. Oh, you're a coward, bitch, too. Okay. Men like doing that. They look at me, and I'm all that they want to be when they grow up. Successful, good-looking, well-dressed, mild-mannered. Now, back to this. You probably, sir, you probably need some Hunch Punch. Okay? Just pour it on into the water. put the top back on the product, on the ball. Shake it. Shake it to the east, shake it to the west, shake it to the one that's gonna give it to you the best. My mama said so. Did I go way back then? Ooh. Shake it up. You get all of the ingredients in it. Then you take the top off. Still got about 15 minutes before you get to that girl's house. Now, within 15 minutes, and it stays in your system for 72 hours. If yours ain't worked in a long time, you might want 2 in there, okay? I had a lady come by the church with her man the other day. He was a little skeptical because I only sell it 3 at a time, okay? You can't come in there with no one $10 bill. I don't even answer the door for $10. And we finna go home and try it now. His hadn't worked in a while. I could tell from the look on her face and his face. But she texted me later on in the day. It worked, it worked, it worked. Yes, it will, baby. It will work. So those of you around the country, you can go online to the church website, Naked Truth, LEM, and get you some. Okay, you can only get an order minimum of 3. Okay, and we'll put it in the mail for you as well. Brother Manuel Sherrod, did Manuel send some money? Manuel, you sent me a check that didn't have no signature on it. You done that in Texas. Man, you're gonna have to do PayPal. Because see, now I can't trust your check. How you gonna send me a check in the mail and forget to sign it? Okay, so Manuel Sherrod down there in Texas, send me, go to the PayPal and you can do it. Put the PayPal up for me, Linda, if you don't mind. So I kept getting questions. How many minutes I got? I ain't got but 2 minutes? Oh, I got to do this real quick. For you dry coochie women, I kept getting calls about, do you have anything for women? I didn't know y'all needed none. I just thought, you just lay there, you get it. But they said some of y'all suffer from the dry coochie, okay? You got, okay, I didn't know. I'm a smart guy. I didn't know they get dry. And it also gives you that burning feeling that you want to get you some. So this product, and it costs $10 a pill, will get you wet. You no longer have to have a dry coochie. No, it's called Squirt, okay? Squirt. Get you some Squirt, okay? Come on by the church. I'll be there. I got an 11 o'clock meeting. I'll be there about 12:30 tomorrow, and I'll be there until it's time to come on the air. This is a part of outreach, because if you're not happy, I want men to be happy. If your thing ain't working, you unhappy. And if you're a dry coochie having woman, you ain't happy. Okay, you ain't happy. You ain't happy. Do you want to say something? You just some punk ass Negro that just want to dial my number at 662-548-5373. You want to say something? You just a bitch.
Hello?
You must, man, why are you playing on my damn phone?
No, I'm not playing on your phone. May I know who I'm speaking with?
You keep calling me. You've called me 6 or 7 times in the last 10 minutes.
Well, I was calling in regards of
In regards to what?
I was calling about what you were speaking on the topic
Ma'am,
of the
So why are you calling me on my phone? Did I tell you to call me on my damn phone?
Oh, I didn't know I needed permission.
Ma'am?
I didn't know I needed permission to call.
Yes, you do have to. This is my damn cell phone, fool.
I thought this was a talk show and you're supposed to call
Man,
me.
but not on this. This is my cell phone number.
Oh, okay. What number do you call to talk to you on the show?
I don't give them. I don't talk. I don't like talking because y'all ignorant.
I'm sorry. Don't
Okay.
talk to him.
Do you have a dry coochie? I got some
Well,
dry.
no, I don't.
I have some dry
But I was
coochie.
inquiring about that stuff right there in the bag that you have. What is it?
This here, man, right here, these little pills right here. If you got a dry coochie, is your coochie dry? Ma'am?
No.
Okay. Well, if is your man, does his thing not work?
Yes, that's why I was calling.
Okay, well, baby, you called the right place. So your man's thing don't work.
Right.
I got the medicine. How long has not been working?
It's probably about 7 months ago.
So his thing ain't worked in 7 months.
Yeah, it's just been limp.
It's just been limp. Well, okay. I got the product that'll make it unlimp. How old a man is it?
He's 57.
He's 67?
50.
57. How old are you, baby?
I'm 46.
You 46, he 57, and his thing, is he taking medication?
No.
It just don't work no more?
I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if it's an age thing or what.
Look, you need to have him come on by the church tomorrow. They $10 a piece. He needs to come on so his thing can work, baby, because I know you unhappy, ain't you?
I'm getting there.
If you ain't had none in 7 months, baby, you already there.
But
Okay.
yes, you got a point.
Yeah. Well, come on by the church tomorrow, and if the thing, this stuff here will make it hard again, baby. This will make it hard as a rock here.
Okay, what's the location of the church?
3835 Raleigh Milton Road.
Does it matter what time?
I'll be there probably tomorrow. I'll be there probably about 1 o'clock.
Okay.
So
Good.
come on, get you some. I gotta go off the TV, but I appreciate it. We're gonna solve your problem, okay? Thank you, baby. Her man's thing don't work. We got a blessing for her. I'm the baddest man on TV. I swear from God I am. I'm gonna go, y'all. We gonna solve her problem. I'm gonna get a testimony out of her tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow evening. We'll do it all over again. Until then, top of the evening to you. What? I gotta help the woman. Didn't you hear the woman say her man's thing ain't worked there in 7 months? Dick ain't got hard in 7 months. He gotta be unhappy. And he 57 years old, and his dick won't get hard, and he ain't taking no medicine. He unhappy. Or he fucking somebody else.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, we still on the thing. Okay.
Push your button.
Okay, look, but y'all know I'm telling the truth. Okay, y'all know I'm telling the truth. If the man dick ain't work, but I guess she been playing with it or something, and it won't do nothing. Blow on it. Okay, but I got this up. If y'all suffering from your dick not getting hard, your man's dick not getting hard, come see the pastor. I got a blessing for him. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the baddest man to do what I do. Until tomorrow evening, top of the evening to you.